Good morning. I am trying my best to find my way out of the shelter. It was beautiful. Right on a pond. I swam, watched the sunset. Now it is 6:15, 6:30, I don't know. And I am walking like, I don't know, 0.3 and then onto a Blueberries to breakfast. And then down to cross the Kennebec in like a canoe or something. And then I have a really long day. So there's gonna be a lot of walking because I want to go to Shaw's tomorrow and I want to make it there kind of early. So I need to cover as much ground as possible today. Also, look, I think these are waterfalls. Man, the breakfast at Harrison's Pierce Pond Camp, I believe. So good, so worth it. Literally the nicest guy and his dog Charlie. 12 pancakes, 3 sausage links, 2 eggs, and boy howdy, I was the only one at my table who didn't finish it all. So, you know, there's that. But phenomenal food, phenomenal guy, great morning. Now to the Kennebec to cross in the canoe. Golly.
Welcome to the Kennebec River, guys.
It's beautiful. Thanks for having us.
Man, isn't this an awesome office? We gotta do some more floating. Yeah, it's a lot more lush too than Maine. It has a different kind of fauna. I used to pick fiddlehead.
Okay, so I know like the Northeast is known for wild blueberries. And I hadn't expected to see any since I'm kind of early in the season. But I just found these 3. Oh no. Hold on. Where's the other one? Oh. Hold on. Awesome. Okay. I just found these 3 little blue berries on this little leafy thing. I wouldn't really call it a bush. And they smell like a berry. But I saw Into the Wild where that guy dies in the bus from eating the wrong thing. So I'm not going to eat these yet. But I'm going to show them to the people I'm around and ask them if they think they're blueberries. I haven't seen any others, but I thought that was pretty cool. Okay, false alarm. Those were not blueberries. We didn't eat them. Everything is right in the world. A 1.6 mile climb, and then downhill for a few, and then one more climb for the day, and then downhill to camp. It's me again with 2 things to say. One, sometimes Gut Hook is just a liar because I'm supposed to be on a pretty large descent and I'm definitely climbing. It does that a lot. So I have trust issues. Regardless, love the resource. And 2, I think these are blueberries. Obviously they're not ready to eat, but that looks more like a blueberry than the other one did. I'm out here trying to be a master scavenger. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm thinking that all these have to be blueberries. I am on climb number 2 for the day. 2 miles, about 1,400 feet in elevation gain. And last hill, best hill, baby. almost to the top of the last hill, but coming through these like cave things, pretty cool. The temperature drops like drastically underneath the rocks. The roots here, they ain't messing around, I'm telling you. Wow. Not very many of these left. All right, going downhill. I'm gonna end up somewhere at the base of this lake tonight. And I've got about 2 miles to get there. Almost stepped on this little guy. He does not seem worried about me at all. I have made it to camp. I've eaten dinner. And now I'm walking down to the lake and then I'm gonna go to bed. Tomorrow, I'm going to Shaw's. Good morning. I'm eating Spanish rice for breakfast because I burned so many calories yesterday. I woke up starving. The bugs in the shelter last night were next level. Pretty hard to sleep. But I'm too lazy to set up my tent, so we just powered through. I got the bug net out though today. I will be putting this on, and my next like 11 miles are relatively flat, so I'm gonna probably put my headphones in and just like bust them out. I think I have 2 water crossings today. So the question is, will I change into my camp shoes or will I be lazy and just trudge through? There's leeches in one of them, so I don't really want to have my feet exposed, but we'll see. Okay, so 6:15 a.m. and it'll take the next about hour for my body to like really warm up. Probably doing about 1.8 to 2 miles per hour this first hour, and I'm really hoping to kind of just like open up on this 10-mile flat stretch and get up closer to 2.8, 3 miles per hour if I can. I would love to be at the road where I'm getting picked up to go to Shaw's, which is my final hostel before this whole thing is over, around 4. I don't want to be much later than that so that I can enjoy my evening. Weird that we're here, last hostel. Oh, man. It's not over yet, though. Okay, I've switched shoes. Now I'm gonna ford this here river, or at least attempt it. Oh. Oh, it is pretty deep. Almost fell. When me and my phone both go underwater. Oh no. I'm gonna get wet.
Yeah, you are.
No, I made it. I can do this.
Watch out, those rocks are slippery.
The commentary. Oh, okay. We've done it, folks. Well, not yet. We're not there yet, but. Okay. Woo! How exhilarating. Apparently, there are more diving hawks. I've got 7 miles left today, and my only goal is to get there without a hawk attack. I'm freaking out because the hawk is making calls at me. Hear it? And I don't really know what to do. I hear you. I'm trying to hurry. I'm not trying to be in your space. I'm sorry. I've got 1 mile of climbing and then a half-mile descent. So you know what we say, last hill, best hill. Man, it's getting hot outside. Made it to the Gap. Waiting on a shuttle, going to Shaw's. So after 2,100 miles, I am officially a thru-hiker. Those are my buds.
We're in the vlog again. This is amazing.
Good stuff, team. Well, I guess this is it. How you feel?
Good. I don't have 10 days of food though.
Man, will we ever survive? I am entering the 100-mile wilderness. Thought I was going to be zeroing today. I'm not. I'm not really sure what I'm doing with my life. Feel like I could throw up. Feel like I might cry. Not really sure. But it's not raining. I think we're going like 20-something miles. I don't really know. One step at a time, I suppose. I'm going up there. So I'm in the 100-mile wilderness. I feel like I didn't do a good job of really showing this morning unfold, but I ate breakfast at Shaw's, shuttled to the 100-mile, and started, the last section of trail. For those of you who don't know, the 100-mile wilderness is a 100-mile section, the last 100 and something miles of the trail, and it's more remote than the rest of the trail. While there are some logging roads that you can technically get in on if you needed to, it doesn't have power lines or road crossings quite as frequently. It's much more a wilderness area than anywhere else on the trail. That's pretty wild to me, because that means I could be done, in the next week, however this 100-mile section plays out. And I was having quite a bit of anxiety this morning. I just was feeling a lot of emotions. I don't know if it's because I don't want to finish, or if it's because I really want to finish, or if it's because I don't want to walk, or I really don't know how to express what it is that I am experiencing. How cool is this? Biggest waterfall on the Appalachian Trail. And it keeps going. Also, Kennebec is scared of heights. This is really gonna obliterate my pace. Oh, I just got stung by hornets 4 times. 2, 1 on each leg, 1 on the butt, 1 on the face. Holy shoot fire. Oh, everything hurts. The 100 is no joke so far. Last climb, best climb, but man, it's kicking my rear. Good morning. It is 5:45, which is about 45 minutes later than I wanted to start today. But when I woke up at 4:30, the weather was just so dreary. Today should be my last hard day on the Appalachian Trail. But let me tell you, it's gonna be a hard one. I would have just stayed in bed, but I scheduled a food drop at a certain place at a certain time. And in order to get there, I've got some work to put in. It is raining. I am super fatigued from yesterday. And trying to be optimistic about the day. Right now, I'm still trying to wake up. Well, y'all, 2100. That means 93.1 to go. Man, after 2.5 hours of walking, I'm finally starting to wake up. I felt like a zombie this morning. After 2,100 miles, the amount of time I need to recover and rest in between big days is getting longer and longer. I could have slept for another 5 hours. But anyway, I told you guys I'd do more fun facts or random things about me. So while I'm in the 100-mile wilderness for the next few days, I'm going to give you 14 things about me, since Maine is the 14th and final state. The first thing is I'm a list maker. To-do lists, someday maybe lists, grocery lists, doesn't really matter. All kinds of lists. A rock wall. Okay. Hey. Go. Go on. Go. Go. Dude, those things will freak out on you if they feel like you're too close to them or their nest. No joke. Fun fact number 2, I'm flat-footed, like very flat-footed. My feet pronate inward. So when I walk, it pretty much sounds like I'm stomping all the time. Some sick views up here on Chairback Mountain. Would you look at that? 83.9 miles. And some nice flat non-rocky stuff. What a privilege. What a joy. Fun fact, number 3, salt and vinegar kettle cooked chips are my favorite potato chip. Still raining, but fun fact, number 4, I've never dyed my hair, although it looks different literally all the time. Just finished my last big climb before Katahdin. It's called White Cap. I'm going to call it White Cloud though. You're supposed to be able to see Katahdin over there, but I've got a date with her in a few days anyway, so I'm trying not to get blown away though. And 1 mile! I'm ready to be out of these freaking shoes. You see that? That, my friends, is sunshine. I've got like 70 something miles left of the 100-mile wilderness. Yesterday was 13 hours of just like brutal wet and climbs. 25 miles and like 800 feet in gain or something. Just a long, hard day. Today is mostly downhill. I get a food drop that includes a cold beer, and it's not raining, so it's gonna be a good day. Just met up with people from Shaw's at a road to get the second half of my food for the 100-mile wilderness. I've got about, I don't know, 8 or 9 miles till I stop for an official lunch, but I was going to go ahead and give fun fact number 5, which is my favorite meal on the face of this planet is my dad's lasagna. Like, last meal of all time ever, lasagna made by my dad. And the truth is I've made the same lasagna with him standing next to me, and it's still just not as good as whenever he makes it, you know? Service. So many lakes and ponds here in Maine. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna leave you alone now. Okay, well, I've got you here. Fun fact number 6, I love puzzles. Borderline obsessive, you know, like the kind you put together of a picture. The more pieces, the better. I don't know, I've loved them since early middle school, and, you know, I would rather stay holed up in my room doing a puzzle than pretty much anything else. I am less than a mile from camp, and realizing that I forgot my bug net at the Trail Magic, and I can tell because the way the bugs are flying into my eyeballs and I have nothing to put on. Maybe somebody will grab it. If not, no worries, only a few more days. But while I'm here, fun fact number 8, I don't like peanut butter. Like, I'm not picky, so I'll eat peanut butter. I'll eat pretty much anything, but it's like a big trail food out here. It's a big food in normal life too. And I just, unless it's covered in chocolate, I'm not really about it. Home for the night. Potawa Joe. I don't know. Sweet. It's funny to me, I'm taking off my shoes, because like last night, there was hardly room for me in the shelter. There was so many people there, and tents and things, and here there's no one. And so I think that just shows how differently people space out their miles. So anyway, yeah, those are gross. Able Bridge, 32.6 miles. Able Bridge is where I am meeting my mom, because she's going to summit Katahdin with me. Wowza. Second to last full day. The morning is off to a good start. Filtered some cold water, ate some granola. It's not raining, although it is in the forecast for today, so we will see. Okay, so I have to cross this to get to that, and I've already gotten my right foot wet today. So let's see if I can make it across this one dry. Nope. Nope, I can't. Okay, well, oh, okay. Well, wet feet it is then. Now that my feet are wet, good segue into fun fact number 9. I don't have the best coordination. I'm pretty clumsy. But it doesn't stop me. It just slows me down. Well, It's raining. You're supposed to be able to see Katahdin from the mountain we're about to climb. So for the second time, I won't see it. It's okay. Still have a date with Big Mama K really soon. For now, I need to put this away though, because it's wet. We're just gonna wait it out for a second. Because there's thunder and lightning. And we're about to climb. I don't even think you can call it a mountain, but you know, a hill. Mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. So I sat for like 45 minutes. Made some mac and cheese, which I don't know why I haven't done that yet on trail. Life-changing. Now, it's still raining, but it's like not a tsunami in the sky, you know? It's just kind of like a shower. So I'm gonna make a break for the mountain that's 2 miles from here. It's actually a pretty steep climb. Like from here to the top, it's like, I don't know, over 1,000 feet. So, you know, not nothing. And then the rest of the day should be relatively downhill. The place I'm trying to camp only has like 4 or 5 stealth spots, and there are quite a few people around. Everyone's kind of like gunning for the same area, I think. So fingers crossed that I get a spot tonight. So I was just walking from that way, and surprise! Oh. You can't tell, but I did decide to jump in. I'm drenched, but it's a lot of fun. And I put more bug spray on, and we continue. Fingers crossed. Get my real first view of Katahdin from camp tonight. Holy cow. There she is. Wild. Thanks to our not Boy Scout over here in his panties. We have fire. Good morning. I watched the sunrise over Katahdin this morning. It is now 5:40 a.m. and I'm taking the Blueberries back to the AT. Man, I'm pretty exhausted, but it is my last full day on trail. And I can't believe I'm even saying those words. To celebrate, this morning I put on dry socks. So it's gonna be a good day. Let's start the morning with fun fact number 10 in this small little story. When I was in like elementary school and middle school, I thought my destiny was to be on Broadway. And then I tried out for the middle school play for the lead role. Not only did I not get the lead role, I didn't make it into the play at all. So it turns out I just apparently don't have what it takes to be a triple threat on Broadway, although you couldn't tell me that at age 12. Welcome to the jungle. I think that's all the parts that I know of that song. You know, so I put on dry socks this morning, and if I can make it today and keep them dry, I'll be a happy camper. That also means I'll get to summit Katahdin in dry socks. If they get wet, there's a very high chance that I'm summiting Katahdin in a wet pair of socks. Let's go ahead and jump on to fun fact number 11. And this one surprises some people, but I cheered in high school. That's how I tore my ACL. Yeah, I was a cheerleader. Rah, rah, ree. Kick him in the knee. More blueberries. Last full day blueberry treats. So close. Well, there she is, folks. Also, since I've last talked to you, surprise! Mom's here.
This is my 5th time.
Yeah, I found her like 3 miles from the bridge. So I'm at Able Bridge. 9 miles left today, and then Katahdin probably tomorrow if it doesn't storm. But right now I need to go get beer. Yeah, that's a knife's edge down there.
Baxter State Park.
I have officially made it to Baxter State Park. Signed in and got this fancy piece of paper that says I'm allowed to be here. It's probably gonna rain tomorrow.
No, it's not.
But it's probably not. Anyway, regardless, I'm summiting Katahdin. In 24 hours, I'll probably be right back here at the bottom. So, wild stuff, which leads me to my next fun fact, which is actually I have a tattoo on my ankle of a globe and the airplane flying around it. And even I forget that it's there because I see it so infrequently. Sometimes when I shower, I think it's a spider on my foot. Anyway, that was my next fun fact. Walking through Baxter State Park. I've got probably a mile and a half until Katahdin Streams campground, which is where I'll be staying tonight before I summit in the morning. But I wanted to do fun fact number 12, and that is that when I'm at home, I usually do Orange Theory Fitness, and I believe that Orange Theory Fitness Moore in Oklahoma is the best studio in the nation. I've traveled to a lot, not all, but a lot, and nothing matches the energy quite like Orange Theory and more. So, fun fact number 12, I love Orange Theory. I also kind of got into running within the last year, so maybe fun fact number 12 is just that I've always had a pretty active lifestyle. I started in Georgia as number 536, and I'm summiting as 115. So, Mom and I are in my tent because the mosquitoes are so bad. So we're at the Birch's campsite and you can stay in the shelter, but it's a no for us. She braided my hair. We ate lots of food. And I was going to give you fun facts 13 and 14. 13 is that I have 2 younger brothers, Joseph and then Grayson. My homies, man, they're really cool. I'm the only girl though. And then fun fact 14 is that I'm actually a morning person, and so with that being said, I have a really early one in the morning. We are going to try to be out of the campsite by 4:30. It's not going to rain, but in case it does, we want to be up the mountain before it comes down on us. So early morning for me, but yeah, shouldn't be a problem because I'm an early riser anyway. And it's my last day, so from Birch's campground and my very last night on trail, good night.